the world economy is growing more slowly than expected, and risks are rising. But even as the economy continues to move ahead, as I said, it is facing significantly higher risks, some of them actually related to policy. And these risks are increasingly intertwined. Think of how higher tariffs and rising uncertainty over future trade policy fed into lower asset prices and higher market volatility. This in turn contributed to tightening financing conditions, including for advanced economies, which is a major risk factor in a world of high debt burden. Now, does that mean that a global recession is around the corner? No. But the risk of a sharper decline in global growth has certainly increased. Add to this the uncertainty, the geopolitical worries, and disappointing long-term growth prospect, and you have an economic picture with a pretty clear message. And the message is the following for policymakers: address remaining vulnerabilities and be ready if a serious slowdown were to materialize. Now, what does that mean? For most countries, it means harnessing the existing growth momentum, because yes, there is growth, in order to create more policy room to act. And the goal is to make sure that economies are more resilient, they are more inclusive, and they move towards more collaboration. So let me distinguish each of these three. More resilient. In terms of policies, it means reducing high government debt, because that would open space that is needed to fight future downward. But this must be done in a fair and growth-friendly fashion. Monetary policy should be data-dependent, and exchange rates should be allowed to act as shock absorbers. Developing macroprudential tools will further financial sector stability and reduce potential vulnerabilities. This also remains the time for economic reforms in order to lift growth, especially in labor markets and infrastructure investments.